First thing, congratulations to Arkansas State. They bowled well. We had them on the ropes both of the matches, up 40 late, and they found a way to make the shots necessary to turn both of them around. I give them a lot of credit.
Jillian, talk about this experience as a freshman coming in and what now that you've gone through the first day of your first national championship experience.
Yeah, honestly, it's incredible. So, I mean, before collegiate, I mainly competed individually, but just to be out here with a team and have the support of a team has really been a fun experience. I think even the moment when we made it to nationals from regionals just was really special to be surrounded by so many amazing people who I've gotten really close to throughout the year.
Sort of a question for all three, but from the morning to afternoon, obviously lanes change, they settle, they play a little different. What did you guys think from a strategy standpoint and how they played this afternoon, and like what were the processes and how you worked through it?
As is typical, when you come back in the afternoon at these things, the lanes play a little flatter. There's more hang. The outside boards don't shape as well. You don't get as much reaction out there. We saw that. We knew that. We tried to adjust for it. We managed it fairly well. Arkansas had decided to play further left than us, so they're not out there helping us break that part of the lane down. But we still found ourselves ahead late in both matches, so I don't think our strategy was too far off. Late in the match, we had to join them by getting in deeper and kind of play where they were. So, I mean, if I had to live it over, I don't know that I'd do a lot different strategically, since you did have the lead so late. More or less execution and late shots that were key that cost us there.
For Alexis and Jillian, did you see a different type of transition? Did you have to use a different type of equipment against the higher rev rates and different lane play of Arkansas as compared to this morning?
Okay. So for me, I think just the game plans for Arkansas and McHenry were very different, kind of where they were playing. So I would say this morning we were kind of able to play a little bit further right and use a lot of the friction that they had created to benefit ourselves. And as Coach Klumpa had said, Arkansas was a little bit further inside, so we kind of had to play more with them. And I just think the lanes kind of broke down a little bit faster, as well as also, as we said before, with the lanes being oiled again, playing truer to the pattern. So with that as well, they were a little bit tighter to the right anyway.
And then when I came a little late in the game, so kind of figuring out where to play, and then we realized I had to jump in a little deeper to like kind of follow everybody. So.
As you look towards tomorrow, what's the strategy against Vanderbilt?
It looks like, I know that during the McHenry match that they just bowled, they played the lanes more similar to how Arkansas did against us. So tonight, when we unpack this match, we're going to have to discuss some strategy there of what to do, whether to play them a little bit different than we did against Arkansas, so that we're kind of playing where they are, and as they break the lanes down and we break the lanes down, we're both in the similar part of the lane. That's a discussion for later. But yeah, no, otherwise strategy, as far as the rest of it goes, I mean, I think it's kind of flushed this match. And, I just said to the team, if in the airport before we left, if I told you that I'd get you to one match from the show on Saturday morning, would you take it? They'd say yes, and that's the position we're in. So let's take it. That's something to feel real good about. We're not out.
So Alexis and Jillian, as a team, as Coach said, go take it. How do you, as student athletes, regroup and go take it?
I think just staying patient and just let the lanes come to you. That's one thing we really talk about as a team, because we don't want to get ahead of ourselves and we don't want to focus on outside things. I mean, one thing we always talk about is just see the field, just focus on only what we can control. So if we do that, I think we're going to do really well.
And I think from another perspective too, just bowling the two different matches, the ways the lanes played were very different. So I think we have really good ideas going into tomorrow of just many different things we can do. And as Coach Klumpa said, kind of when we got to the end of matches, we had some struggles, but I think we know how to get through those now and just work on them, and I think we'll be good.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.